area here is like Central Ybor. On just the illness itself, the drugs that we're taking, you know, we're not. Hey guys, today is Saturday. It is the 20... something. 29th. I think it's the 29th. Anyway. Yeah, I'm starting this off really well, right? Alright, so yeah, I haven't been on in, when was the last vlog? I can't remember the last vlog I did. It was, is it last week? I don't remember. In any case, alright, so I'm here, and, just a quick update. I think it was last Saturday, as a matter of fact, wasn't it? So it's been a week, I think. Anyway. There's a lot going on. Went on Tuesday, had my infusion done, and second infusion, and so far so good. This one did make me a little more tired, as far as, because you guys remember I told you on the first infusion, I was tired the rest of that day, and then, you know, kind of subsided the next day. This one that I just did on Tuesday ended up being, you know, I was tired that evening, and then the next day, all the next day, I was just not with it. And part of, so that would have been Wednesday, and then part of Tuesday, called the roll. Thursday, I was still a little bit off, but I feel a little bit better now. The only things that I have noticed going in this far, so we are now at, what, the third week of being on it, is I don't know, there's a couple of things I'm not sure about. Like, number one, I'm doing a few things at one time. I started the Remicade. I did quit smoking completely, and so that may have something to do with it. But I've just noticed some different changes. Number one, I can't seem to get enough to eat. I can't, you know, it's like I am just constantly having to eat something. And so that's one thing. Second thing is I was having a little bit of digestion issues, which I might be able to contribute that to all the eating I'm doing, because it's not exactly, you know, healthy stuff that I'm eating, but trying. And a lot of tightness up in here, but I can't figure out if it's, you know, it's nothing bad related. I know that because if I shift or move a different way, it'll kind of ease up, so it's not like a heart issue or anything. But it's just something that's odd. So there are a couple little things that I've noticed since I've started the Remicade. But as of now, nothing too major. And you probably hear the washer, sorry. But in any case, like I said, it's been a long couple of weeks. I did finally get to the dentist on Wednesday and had the x-rays done, had the consultation, and it looks like, and I've been keeping you guys in the dark with this for quite a while, you know, except for select few. But, you know, all I've been saying is I had to get some dental work done, get some issues taken care of, and yada, yada, yada. So, last week I did tell you guys that I had a tooth come out on the front, on the bottom. And when I talked to the dentist on Wednesday, basically what's going to have to happen is the remaining 3 here in the front are going to have to come out. So I have to get a bridge, or I guess it's a bridge or a plate or whatever. And expensive. Oh my god. That is going to take a chunk, a big chunk. So, in any case, the rest of it back here on the bottom are, he said they were fine, they were in great shape, no issues, none whatsoever. I told you guys before, that's something I always took pride in, was taking care of my teeth, and yeah. he did say that it was very evident that I had, but what's going on has nothing to do with that, as we know. But in any case, yeah, so the remaining 3 on the bottom is going to have to come out, and I'll get the bridge thing done. The upper is going to be the main, oh my god, the main problem. And luckily, with the Medicare, is going to cover that, thank God. But on the top, they all have to come out. They all have to come out. So I'll have to do a plate, or whatever you want to call it, denture, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And then probably in a year, when everything is healed, will heal properly, because it takes a while for you know, your gums to shrink and everything, plus depending on how much bone loss there is, which is the problem. There is bone loss all the way around from, you know, the arthritis and all this stuff. But the teeth are fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing really wrong with my teeth. It's just the bone loss. So, yeah. But in any case, so they got to come out. I got to deal with that. And what I think is going to happen is, like I said, in about a year or so, we'll go back in, reevaluate the situation, and you know, see what else can be done other than the denture thing, because I don't like that at all. But you know, it's what I've been dealt. It's what I have to deal with, and that's it. I'm just hoping that they do make them look as natural as possible to my own, which I'm sure that, you know, the guy said that they would definitely try, because that's what the impressions are for, and I'll go by that. So, yeah, that would be good. And so I just have to deal with that for a year, and then I'll go from there and see if I can do something a little bit more permanent, which will be very expensive, but we'll see what happens. The only thing that I do know, he said, is there's going to be a lot of discomfort. He didn't necessarily say pain, but I knew that's what he meant. But it's going to be very uncomfortable, because it's the same, and I got to time this, because, you know, I can't go out with nothing there, you know what I'm saying? So when they do the top of the day that gets done, they're probably going to have to go ahead and get the, I'll probably have to go in beforehand and get the bottom taken care of, so that I can get that in, because that has to be sent out. So I can get that back in and have that in time for everything else on top to be done. And the way that's going to work is they go in, do the extractions, and immediately put the plate in the same day. So as soon as they come out, and as soon as the stitches go in, plate goes in, done. And yeah, that's going to be painful. So, you know, he didn't use the word painful, he said uncomfortable, but it's going to be painful. Anyway, other than that, not a whole hell of a lot. As you can see, the back is a little bit different. I rearranged this back room again and tried to do something different with it, because you know, I told you guys in one of the last videos, I can't remember which one it was, but I told you I was just running out of room and I needed my space, and I was getting rid of things, and I am doing that. Like, you can't see it, but over here, the shelf that the thing the TV is on, it's too big for the room, so that's going to be going. And I'll just get a mount the TV up, and get something smaller to put the components on. And then you can't see this over here, which is right by this bookshelf back here, is another piece that's going to be vacating as well. So it's coming together slowly but surely, but it's coming together. But and somebody was asking me in one of the videos I did a while back, they were asking me about a couple of things that I had set out, and I'll show that here in a few minutes after I'm done sitting and chatting. But yeah, that is about it. So it's one thing after another. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the other video done that I've been trying to do for the last couple of weeks, and I still can't bring myself. I tried to figure out how to get started, and it's not working. I don't know, you know, I'm trying to get it done, and it's just every time, like I said before, every time I go to do it, and every time I start, something clicks up here, and I freeze, and I cannot figure it out. But, I'll get it going. For the simple fact that it has to be done, and, I have more personal reasons for doing it, because there's some people that need some lessons, really big time, in, as far as being a caregiver and all that stuff is what I'm talking about. Yep, definitely going to be a separate video. Alright, let me jump off here for now. I will be back in a bit. Maybe. I'll maybe add a little bit to this. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, that is it. Oh, the smoking thing. Yes, somebody did mention, and thank you all you guys on Facebook for the encouragement on the smoking thing. For those of you who do not know, yes, I did smoke, and yes, I had my last one the weekend before the first infusion, so we are now in week 2, 3, yeah, week 3. I am doing the e-cig, and I put a picture of that on my Facebook, doing the e-cig, and I had tried this before, and it didn't work for the simple fact I didn't know what I was doing, and I got the wrong juice that goes in it. I didn't know that there were different milligrams of nicotine, you know, as far as the juice went. That's why it didn't work before. But in any case, so I went and bought it, and the guy asked me, you know, how much I smoked, and I told him. He asked me what I smoked. Told him, and he got the correct juice with the correct amount, you know, of nicotine in it. And like I said, we're in week 3. I have had no issue. Probably next week I will taper it down to, because I started at 20. And I will taper that down to like 15. I mean, is that 18? 18 or 15, I can't remember. But, yeah. And for those of you guys that smoke still, I was amazed at, well, first of all, I've had no issues at all since I started this. But what amazed me was, you know, you have your cigarette, you take your drags, you're not count, you know, you don't count how many drags you take off the cig. But this thing here has a, I don't know if you can see it, a little LCD screen right here that tells you how many draws that I've taken off of this. So right now I am at 431. So we'll take probably, you know, 10 off of that just for me just doing what I just did and looking at it, because it count, every time you hit the button it counts as a drag. So take off 10 for that. So still that's, you know, way too much. You don't realize just how much you're taking in, or I didn't until I got that, and it actually tells me how many drags I'm taking off of it, and I was like, wow. You know, but I still don't do it in the house, even though you can. I don't do it in the house. I never smoked in the house. I always smoked outside, and or in the car. I never smoked in my car. Don't smoke in the house. That's just, I can't handle cigarette smoke. I just can't. Even as a smoker, I couldn't handle it. But so yeah, so I guess out of habit, I still go outside with that. But anyway, yeah, just a little tidbit information. Alright, let me get off here for now. I will be back in a bit. I may show you guys, or show the individual who's asked me about a couple things up here. And yeah. Alright guys, back in a bit.